Hello, hi guys. I'm just trying to create one video to explain you guys what exactly mean by the instance variable, what is by class variable, what is by static variable, and what is by local variable. Okay, so in this particular video, we are going to focus on the instance variable. Okay, so what exactly mean by instance variable in Java? So for that purpose, here I think my screen is shared, and here let me create one class. Here I'm creating one variable. Let's say age is equals to, let's say its initial value is 10, and let me create its setter and getter method. So here I'm creating its setter method, void set age, integer age. Okay, and this dot age is equals to age. Okay, and let me create one getter method, void get age, not void, it's going to return integer type of value, so void get age, and this will return age. Okay, now, okay, so this is my person class. Let me modify certain things in my main class. So in main class, I'm not going to do this. Okay, 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 okay. So in my main class, what is going to happen? Okay, so in my main class, I'm going to create one object of class person. Okay, so we all know how to create object of class person. So class name person, let's say first person is, let's say Roshan. Okay, is equals to new person. Okay, guys, first of all, tell me what exactly happened when compiler execute this particular instruction. Okay, on this particular instruction, if I focus on the left hand side, that is nothing but a person and Roshan. What is person? It's a class name. Okay, that's a layman language, but here we can call it as person is a type. Okay, so Roshan is a variable, just like we have declared the variable over here. Integer, it's a data type, and it's a variable name, and it's a value. Okay, that means in main memory, okay, somewhere on some memory location the value 10 is stored, and on that particular memory, okay, we can access with with the name as age. Okay, and this age is of type int. On the same note, this particular new is a keyword which is used to allocate memory dynamically. That is, when we are executing this particular program, that time memory is allocated. Okay, that's a dynamic memory allocation. Okay, so that time the memory will allocated. Okay, and okay, and which memory? The memory for this particular class person, and we can access that particular memory with the help of name that's called as Roshan, and the Roshan, its of type is person. So let me tell you what exactly happened inside the main memory. So if I focus on the class person, okay, this is my class person, but when my compiler execute this particular instruction, okay, this is what happened inside the memory. It's having variable age whose initial value is, let's say, 10. Okay, and it's having the set age method, it's having the get age method. Okay, and all this particular memory is nothing but a memory of one object. Okay, that's clear. Okay, now let's focus on our programming editor. Let me create one more object. So let's see, if I'm writing person, let's say Mona is equals to new person, what will happen, guys? What will happen again? Okay, first right hand side will be executed. So dynamically, new memory is allocated, and that particular memory we can access with the name Mona. Okay, now the memory which is allocated to Roshan is different. The memory which is allocated to Mona is different. So, so, so I'll copy all these things, and when my compiler execute next instruction, this is what happened. And this particular memory I can access with the name Mona, and all this particular thing, okay, or this particular thing, okay, uh, oops, I can rename it. Okay, anyways, this particular memory location, this complete memory location is of main function. Okay, so in main function we are having two objects, and every object is having its own memory. Now let me access the age variable. So of course I'm going to access it with the help of first Roshan. So when I'm writing, let's say Roshan dot set age, And here if I'm going to write, let's say 33, what will happen? So inside main memory, Roshan, the setAge method, this particular setAge method get called. Let's go to the setAge method. What's there into the setAge method? Here we have one integer age. That means one new variable is over here. So new variable is created. Remember, this variable is completely different than this particular variable. Okay, as this particular variable is declared inside the object, that's why this particular age variable is called as local variable. And this particular variable is a property of object. That's another name is instance. That's why this particular variable is called as instance variable. Variable. Okay, done. Now, when I'm passing the value from main function, I'm calling the method setAge. When passing the value 33, so this particular local variable got the value 33. So this particular variable got the value 33. Okay, so let me just do this. Okay, this particular local variable got the value 33. Now what I'm doing, this dot age, that means I'm accessing the instance variable. So I'm referring this particular variable. Okay, this particular variable I can access with the help of this keyword. If I'm writing, let's say age is equals to, let's say 23. Okay, then this particular age variable will got the value 23. I don't want that. Okay, what I want to allocate the value of this particular age variable to this variable. That is nothing but value of local variable to instance variable. So let me just remove this. Okay, so that's why I'm writing this dot age equals to 8. So this particular age, that's nothing but local variable, has the value 33. That's going to allocate to the instance variable. So instance variable initial value was 10. Now the value becomes 33. Okay, now that's what happened. Now let me just do this one more thing in my main class. If I'm writing, let's say Mona dot setAge, and I'm passing the value, let's say 28. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, what will happen? Again, this particular setAge method of Mona get called. This particular thing got the value 28, and then I'm allocating this particular value of local variable to instance variable. So this particular value is nothing but 28. You got it? Now, when I'm writing in my main function, when I'm, oh my god, what's going to happen? That's nice. Okay, if I'm going to write certain things like, let's say system.out.println Roshan age is, and here if I'm write down, let's say Roshan dot get age. Okay, and so what will it print? Okay, so Roshan's age is, that will print as it is Roshan dot get age. So it's referring to this particular memory location. Okay, Roshan dot get age. So that will return the value of age. What is the value of age? 33. Okay, so that will return 33 over here. Similarly, if I'm going to write the same thing for Mona's age is, let's see if I'm write down Mona dot get age, then I'll get the value 28. Okay, so if I created n number of copies, then n number of memory locations will be there, and each are pointed by object, we can call it as. Okay, so that's why this particular variable, which is a part of person, this particular variable, it's called as instance variable because it's a property of instance, it's a property of object. If there are 10 objects, then 10 copies of that particular variable is created. Okay, and every 10 copies of that variable, that is every copy has its different memory location. That's why this particular thing is called as instance variable. Got it? That's all from this video. Let me just execute this code. Okay, got it. Roshan's age is this, Mona's age is this. Now, can we do certain things, that is instead of declaring a particular thing over here, Okay, can we do a thing in which scope is something over here? For example, if I'm write down something over here, age. Okay. Okay, and the scope of particular variable that is common for n number of objects. Doesn't matter how many objects you are going to create. Okay, all objects is going to refer the same copy of that particular variable. How can we do that? That we are going to do that with the help of static variable, or another name is class variable. Understood? Understood, guys? Okay, so that we'll see into another variable. Till this time, I hope the what we can call it, the instance variable concept is so much clear. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.